Chua. I'm an alumnus of St. John's Institute, a violinist, management accountant, and an educator, also a bonsai hobbyist. For thousands of years, bonsai originated in China and later developed in Japan. Right now, it's spread all over the world. Let's go and see my collections. Welcome to my humble collection of bonsai trees. Strong roots means strong heart. You should always develop first the roots, and it's really true. With bonsai, the base and the roots are really intact and good because growing branches, it will be for later. So as a person, it's your character, what's inside, what you have developed for many years, values, discipline, outlook, mentality.
Resilience, what can you tell us?
It's the same thing with bonsai, that it has the ability to change. And what is different from the rest of the arts? The medium in bonsai is living.
What lessons can people learn, especially here now in the pandemic?
Simplification. Simplify. Simplify. The tree needs basic things. Carbon dioxide, water, sunlight. And right now, it's so fascinating that I'm breathing, I'm feeling the soil. A sprout of another branch of what I planted.
So simplify, go back to the essentials, like the lifestyle, something like that.
Yes,
Then
basic.
even your thoughts.
Yes.
Right?
Sardines with malunggay, and it's nutritious. And you realize, oh, I have never cooked, but it's really delicious. We learn how to conserve and preserving them.
And then self-discovery.
Self-discovery. You never know that you have this talent because you feel exactly nature from the soil, the water. You don't feel dirty, but you're also conserving, and you are able to learn more things, how to grow trees.
How long have you been into bonsai?
Actually, 3 to 4 years ago, because supposedly I should have a lot of bonsais even before, because I started with my bonsai since 1996. But when I transferred or moved to Manila, the problem is I live in a dormitory in University of the Philippines, and as a violinist in the orchestra, of course, I'm living in a condominium, and it's not allowed to have plants. You need to have an open space because bonsai, they're trees, which is just limited that they're just in a pot. So they need exactly full sunlight and dew. They need to feel the rain. They need to feel everything.
The things that surprise you every time. You deal with them.
Yes, I would say philosophical or poetical phrase of John Naka, an icon of the bonsai world. Let the tree work with you. It will give you back. And it will also help itself to survive and to become one of the best of nature's miracles. I specifically grow the Ficus consina, called the red balete, kalyos or the abugtae, and also some fruiting varieties, the bugnay, and also the Philippine mulberry, Morus rubra. It's still quite not really a tree, but after I wire this, or I will cut some of the branches, it will turn out to be a very beautiful and balanced bonsai trainee. So it's very, very important, the training, and also trying to see the future of the tree itself. Because of course, you have to wait for some branches and some shoots to grow until you will really finally get what you want as the final output of this particular design. Each of this tree is unique because they have their own style. They could either be in this informal upright. This happens to be both informal upright. Others could be formal upright. Others could be in clump style, in groups. Others could be like windswept, as in they were blown by the wind. Others are literati style. Others are sharimiki or been skinned because they were probably got from the adverse environment or adverse climate. It really depends, and sometimes you also have to go and understand how particular tree responds to its according to the style that it leads to. So it's not always that it's the way you want, but it's like halfway that the tree shows you this particular style, and you yourself, as a bonsai hobbyist, you're trying to help the tree improve its style and sooner or later get the form of that particular style of the bonsai. Is not endemic in the Philippines. It's only endemic in Taiwan. This is what you call Hibiscus tiliaceus. This is actually from the family of gomamela, but this is not. Gomamela is a bush, and this is a tree. It's a flowering tree, and its flower is yellow. This is a very hardy and very fast-growing type of tree, and I got this out of cuttings alone. So right now, it grows to a very beautiful tree. And in some years later, it's gonna be one of the most beautiful specimen in bonsai, which I think in Bacolod, we are just very few who might have this particular material for bonsai. But this one, there's a lot because this is very red balletes, the Ficus philippinensis, Ficus retusa, Ficus nana, Ficus consina, Ficus philippinensis, Rotundifolia triangularis, they're everywhere. Premna microphylla. This is also endemic in Taiwan. So we could not find it here in the Philippines, but Taiwan and Philippines, they have almost the same climate. They will survive here. And this is, we call abugtae, or in other parts of the Philippines, they call it kalyos. It's not a fruit, but it's more of the local name of a tree. This is Streblus asper. That's its scientific name. To national parks and mountains, which I first learned how to appreciate the beauty, the movement of trees. And when I was young, I came across with The Karate Kid, which I really love this movie, and I watched it over and over again. And the model of Mr. Miyagi was the bonsai. During my later teens, I tried to study, and it was not very successful. I had a bonsai and it died. It's not just about the science, it's also about craft, discipline, and training and experience. You need to have a good, motivating teacher that will train you, let you understand the needs, the basic needs of the tree, and you must have knowledge about botany, general science, about photosynthesis and everything. And then later, it became already my passion. It's not just a hobby, but a passion that I can't live without, because I always attend them whether rain or shine, whole year round. First, you are helping the trees to survive. And then, you try to conserve them because you're trying to train the tree to give out its best. Some bonsai materials which can be found in the wild, they're actually struggling to grow. And if you try to acquire them and train them, you're helping them or you're giving them a chance to give their best shot during their lifetime. It's an education. You are helping out a lot of people the awareness of appreciation of nature, especially the trees, how to grow trees. It adds a green environment in your home. Awareness that more and more bonsai there will be, more artists, and also it creates and it encourages camaraderie and helping each other, getting to know each other. It's also a form of relaxation and it relieves stress. If you want to love yourself, you have to learn to love and appreciate nature. It's not necessarily trees, just to start off with a bonsai. Some, they are actually mountain hikers. Some, they're travelers. Some, they're animal lovers. And soon they try to understand that if you're an animal lover, you love nature. We have this connection with nature. And wherever you go, if it's nature, what model or what icon always that they always try to select to symbolize nature is always trees. Because if the tree dies, the land dies too. From time to time, it changes. Seasons, it changes. Right now, it may be like this, but I'm not sure after 10 years, because in nature, there's no such thing that are exactly alike. Each tree, each human being, each mountain is unique. We are all unique and we are all different.